Now, I got involved in the whole poison ivy situation because it struck a chord with me. Obviously people got pissed off and raged about the whole thing, but it brought attention to a very, very serious issue, so I'm very happy about that. I'm not one for starting drama with other YouTubers over their content. I mean, anyone can post whatever content they want on their channel, that's none of my business. But when that person posts content that contains misinformation that could actually jeopardise the safety of other people, that's when I'm going to get vocal. And since the poison ivy situation lured out a lot of lunatics, I'm about to tell you about one of these lunatics. Meet Oakdice. If you don't know who Oakdice is, he's a YouTuber with about 30,000 subscribers, and he also has a whopping 155,000 followers on Twitter. Or, well, 12,500 real ones. Also, his Twitch channel was actually banned for view botting, so we can see right off the bat that he's a very honest guy. Also, everyone be prepared for Oakdice to pull a foozy tube and try and copyright claim my video even though it's completely covered under fair use. So if you could download this video just in case he tries to pull something sketchy, that would be fantastic. So Oakdice from nowhere came blasting into this situation like a bullshit spewing hellfire missile, not having a single clue what he was talking about. And what made that so much worse is the fact that Oakdice argues about as well as Peaches Geldof could push a pram. So Oakdice managed to do an interview with Hannah and Trance, and it was the biggest pile of shit that I have ever seen. This was not an interview. Oakdice didn't ask any investigative questions, he didn't confront them about any of the evidence, he simply invited them onto his channel to fucking agree with them. But, the interview did raise a very big and important question.
Basically, Stu, are you trans?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So I have Hannah and Trance with me right now.
And my best friend Chaz.
That's me.
Okay, beautiful. This is beautiful. So
Who the fuck is Chaz and why is he here? Why is this random wanker in the interview? What the fuck does he have to do with this? Now go and actually watch the interview because in it Trance Music said next to nothing. Every time Oakdice asked Trance a question, Hannah and this other prick who should never even have been there in the first place jump in and answer the questions for him. And Oakdice didn't find anything suspicious about that whatsoever. Oakdice for some reason cannot understand or even grasp the concept that these two people might be lying to him. He just doesn't get that concept at all. Let me make my own scenario to sort of show how the interview actually went. So madam, has this man been hitting you? No, I haven't. I believe you. I've been Oakdice. Tune in next week for another episode of fucking autism. He then claimed that Mars RPG completely made the entire scenario up and he only did it for money and views, and that we have no evidence whatsoever that Hannah is abusing Trance.
Please forgive me. I'm sorry, I'm a...
Or you could use a knife. Do you want me to tell the truth?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
That's really, really bad.
Then why'd you tell me to do it?
Apart from, you know, all the video evidence. But Oakdice kept referring us to the video that Trance uploaded, you know, the one saying that this is just all a funny troll.
And I just wanted to say that all the shit on Hannah and I's Twitter is just a troll, okay? I don't actually enjoy sticking my head in toilets. And the writing of her name on my forehead was just to trigger people for fun.
I'm not fucking buying it. The reason I'm not buying it is because people who suffer from abuse will very, very often lie to protect their abuser. And I fully believe that this is what Trance is doing, because he doesn't want to lose Hannah. I mean, if a man is willing to do shit like this publicly so that he doesn't lose his girlfriend,
Please forgive me. I'm sorry, I'm a...
then of course it would be easy for him to make 40 seconds of bullshit so that he doesn't lose his girlfriend. We already have video evidence that Trance will go to any length to make sure he doesn't lose Hannah. Also, Oakdice flat out refuses to recognise the fact, not opinion, fact, that a lot of abuse victims lie to protect their abuser. Despite whatever evidence that we have given to Oakdice, he flat out refuses to recognise this and he denies that it happens. So the idea of a debate got brought up, Mars wasn't happy to debate Oakdice because Mars just felt that Oakdice's arguments were complete trash and Oakdice was just out to start shit for views. Also, English isn't Mars's first language, and sometimes when he's talking he has to pause to think of what English word he wants to use next, so during a debate that would put him at a bit of a disadvantage. I tweeted to Oakdice over and over saying that I would be very, very happy to debate him over this situation. At first he completely avoided me, but then tweeted me back saying that it was between him and Mars. Shitebag! I tweeted at him over and over saying that we would find a neutral YouTuber to conduct the debate so that everything would be completely fair. No, Oakdice really wanted to get Mars on his own and would not debate me at all. Because he knew he'd fucking lose. So what Oakdice actually did was he hung around in Mars's Twitch stream, watching him, waiting for the right moment to pounce, and then Mars posted his Discord in the Twitch stream so that his fans could come and talk to him, and Oakdice seen his opportunity and just jumped onto Mars's Twitch stream and tried to ambush him. How fucking creepy is that, man? Mars messaged me saying that Oakdice jumped into his Discord from nowhere and Mars knew exactly what Oakdice was trying to do. And so Mars invited me into the call because I told Mars to do that. I told Mars that if Oakdice ever tries to contact him via voice to invite me into the call because I really wanted to talk to Oakdice. So Oakdice, you can say all you want that Mars did that because he's a pussy and all this bullshit, but the reason Mars did that is because I told him to. I told him to invite me if you ever tried to contact him. The debate itself was basically Oakdice strawmanning, dodging questions, spewing bullshit, proving over and over again that he has no idea what he's talking about and he has no idea how abusive relationships work. And in many cases, denying concrete facts. I mean, half an hour of the debate is Oakdice arguing about what the definition of lying is. It's a definition. It's not up for debate, you fucking Mongo. Now, Oakdice promised during the debate that he would upload the entire thing.
I honestly have no doubt in my mind that he's going to splice the audio for this.
No, I'm not. You'll see. I'm gonna post the whole thing.
Dude,
What he did instead was uploaded a video saying that he won, and then did a poll so that his fans could decide whether or not he should upload the full debate. I don't know why you did a poll, Oakdice. You said during the debate you'd upload the full fucking thing. Also, even though the poll voted in favour of yes, Oakdice still hasn't uploaded the full debate. I wonder why that is. During the debate, me and Mars made a couple of jokes saying that Oakdice would upload an edited version of the debate to make it look as if he won.
I honestly have no doubt in my mind that he's going to splice the audio for this.
No, I'm not. You'll see. I'm gonna post the whole thing.
Dude,
He said he wouldn't edit it and that he would upload the full thing. Then he uploads his version of the debate video. Here's a few clips from it.
And the debate was actually 2 hours, but there's a reason why this video is shorter. So to get back at them, I'm only going to be showing you the portion of this video where it's me and Mars RPG talking alone, not with his friend. Now some of you are like, wow, Oakdice.
Are you fucking serious? So what I have done now is uploaded the full unedited debate, which you can find in the link down in the description. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some sections of the debate. Now Oakdice, I know you're going to go, oh, you calling me out after you're editing the debate yourself. Well, let me tell you why what I'm doing is different from what you did. What I'm doing is showing you parts of the debate where you denied confirmed facts. Nothing to do with arguments or opinions presented, just you disputing confirmed facts. It's a fact. You can't dispute it. Here's a definition for you, although I know you struggle with those. What you did was you edited the debate to make it look as if you won, and then wouldn't upload the full thing so that your fans couldn't see what really happened. Because you didn't win, you lost. And you know you lost, that's why you're refusing to upload the full debate. But that didn't stop you from editing the debate in order to manipulate your own fans into thinking that you won. Bravo fam. Top stuff, bravo. You even cut me out of the debate entirely. You can turn around and say that it was because me and Mars were double teaming you and all that all you want. It's because all the arguments that I presented to you, you had nothing for. You had nothing, you had no answers. You dodged the questions or you strawman to a point that I wasn't defending, right? The reason that you didn't include me in the original debate video that you uploaded is because you get wrecked. But when I confronted you about this, you said that I was butthurt because I didn't get a mention in your video so that I couldn't get subs. See, if there's one kind of subscriber that I don't want, it's a subscriber that watches Oakdice's videos. First fact Oakdice got wrong.
See, as long as two people have a way of communicating with each other, then they can mentally abuse each other. You could mentally abuse someone via fucking carrier pigeon, right? That's the part that you don't fucking get. You think that just because it's an online relationship means that it's not abusive. That makes no fucking sense.
The thing is, I don't think you guys are using the word abuse in the right way because.
Okay.
Oakdice does not believe that an online relationship can be abusive. He thinks that just because two people are not physically present, that means that they cannot abuse each other. If you have a way of communicating with someone, you can abuse them. Fact.
Please acknowledge that suicide is a massive part of the humiliation fetish, which she fucking loves. Please admit that.
Yeah, that's bullshit, bro. This is.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wrong. Suicide is part of the fetish, whether or not you want to believe it, Oakdice. It isn't shared by every single person in the fetish, and thankfully most of the time it is kept strictly to fantasy. But there are cases where the humiliation fetish has resulted in people's deaths because it's been taken too far. There is actually a very good paper called Suicide in Bondage that actually mentions a case of a man who was actually found in a bathroom hanging with degrading words written all over his body. Sound familiar? And also the very famous case of Colin Birch, the guy who paid two prostitutes to meet him in the woods while he was standing on a chair with a noose around his neck, and he asked them to humiliate him into committing suicide, which he did. Oakdice, you can deny it all you want, but deaths have occurred due to the humiliation fetish being taken too far. Fact. Please don't just believe everything that I've told you. Please go listen to the debate and make your own mind up. I strongly encourage that you go and listen to the debate yourself. Don't just believe everything that I'm telling you. The problem is, I know exactly what's going to happen. Oh sure, Dank, I'll listen to the debate. This is 2 hours long, go fuck yourself. I know, right? But please, at least try and listen to it. Like, even just try and listen to some of the debate. Just make an attempt before you make your mind up. I'll also include a timestamp of when I came into the debate because it took me a while because I was having issues with my microphone. The question that I kept asking myself was, why did Oakdice do all of this? Why was he lying, completely refusing to accept any evidence and being almost fanatical in the way that he's defending her? When Oakdice has claimed over and over that he has no connection to her.
And they all agree, the only person who doesn't is you, the person who was already connected to Hannah and even wrote Hannah on his fucking forehead.
By the way, I was never connected to Hannah before.
Mountain of fucking evidence, and you still have this stance, which makes me think that either you are a fucking idiot or something else is going on.
Yeah,
between
definitely
you
something
and
else
Hannah.
is also going on, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
You think something's going on between me and Hannah? No,
Yeah,
what's going
sure
on?
it is.
Okay.
I mean, when Hannah's Twitter got unbanned, Oakdice tweeted at me and Mars, and then he deleted it right away. Well, unfortunately, Oakdice, my Twitter's still very, very small, so I still have email notifications turned on, so I actually have the tweet. Why would Oakdice be so happy about this and then realise he fucked up and then delete the tweet? Why was this guy going into the situation acting like he was completely unbiased and he wanted to expose the real truth and stuff like that? Then we noticed some strange things on Oakdice's Twitter and also his YouTube videos. I mean, he changed his Twitter display picture to this, changed his Twitter name to Hannah's Vessel, made several very, very strange and supportive tweets of Hannah, and then made a video saying this.
I want to mention something, sorry, before we start, and that is that I'm starting a Hannah cult over on Twitter.
A Hannah cult? You dirty, dirty bastard. He's one of Hannah's cucks. He's one of Hannah's cucks. How the fuck did we not see that? This guy came on the scene acting like some kind of unbiased white knight, making excuses for her because Oakdice seems to think that, oh, it's just a troll, it's just a meme, guys, as an excuse for acting like a fucking cunt. What this proves is that anything that Oakdice has to say on this situation cannot be trusted, which means that all the videos that he's made, especially that completely fucking trash interview, is biased and cannot be trusted. Oakdice, the reason that Mars brought this to everyone's attention and the reason that I decided to help Mars is because we have a very genuine concern for trance music. Me and Mars are working hard on trying to help the guy and also trying to help other guys that may be affected by Hannah. And then you came onto the scene and you are fucking everything up. Oakdice, you manipulate your viewers, man. You do like botting, Twitch view botting, you bot fake followers on Twitter. And you come rolling onto the scene like this absolutely honest, also unbiased white knight that fucking tried to defend this girl when it has been proven over and over again that you have connections to her. Oakdice, you are damaging this. Stop making excuses for this girl's shitty behaviour. We don't give a fuck about you or Hannah. The only people we care about is trance music and the other people that may have been affected by this girl. We don't give a fuck about you. I mean, trying to cover for a person when that person has done really, really shitty things just because you have a little crush on them is just shitty, man. I mean, come on to fuck, seriously. My channel isn't supposed to be about this. I'm supposed to be a meme punting cancer faggot. That's me, that's what I'm supposed to be. I mean, I wanted to make rant videos and do stuff like that, but I wanted to be funny. But there's nothing fucking funny about this situation, so it's hard for me to be fucking funny with this shit going on. Oakdice, saying it was just a meme or she was just trolling is not a fucking excuse. The thing that annoys me most in the situation though is that Oakdice is obviously a man desperate for love. He would need to be to turn to Hannah. But during the debate I offered several times to eat your ass and you ignored me. I said that I would be your butt buddy, Oakdice. I will eat that ass, Oakdice. I will plough that ass like the fields of spring. I will be inside you so hard that whoever pulls me out will be crowned King Arthur.